Una good afternoon and welcome to Tori Time on top P&B TV. My name na Abel Sunday, and of course na no say for this program no be only me dey do am. Na me and the tallest man, the Esama of Benin. But na him be Esama of Tori Time. Sorry, remove Benin side. Esama of Tori Time. Tom, how you dey? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Rabe. Good that time too big for me, Rabe. Bring am calm down.
E no big for you, turn na. E no big for you. As big as you are, now that title now befit you. As big as you are. They say, you know, so when I talk say, when you are big, you are big. So when you are Esama, you are Esama. Yes.
You know what Esama means to me?
What is Esama?
So yes, I'm the son of Tori Time.
Oh, that's what I'm saying now. You are the Esama of Tori Time. The Esama of Tori Time. Tom, and I believe say your weekend was very, very okay. You slept well, you enjoyed it. You know, so on Friday, you thought that weekend where they sweet. Now from Friday they know. And yes, that Friday, the weekend already done the sweet for you. And you know, say you dey talk something.
The weekend not too sweet. The weekend not too sweet because you not send me my prayers. So by the time you start to send me my prayers, I don't say the weekend will start to
make we leave that prayers first. Make we go into the program on now fasting. Now fasting. Once I'm only the program, face the fasting. The first story where they on top our table. Now this American missionary where accused Benue state government of blocking am, say making no blocking him, say making no build the market for yellow water for Benue state. And of course they can later send them bill say to build that market now 300 million naira. I don't know whether naira or dollars, but it go be naira, of course. So 300 million. Oh, sorry, now they go take build that market. And he got to say, this thing not supposed to reach that amount. So even waiting next now between 50 to 60 billion. So, but make we take the video. We go watch what the guy talk and all the things we talk about the story. Then of course I'll take waiting what people talk on top social media. Then I'll come to you, Tom. Then you can give me your own angle how you take see the story.
I had to go to the humanitarian commissioner and I let them know of my desire here, what I'm supposed to do. And I was directed that I'm not allowed to build the market. They said that the government has plans to build the market. And they said, we'll send you the plan tomorrow, maybe 2 days. And I waited over 2 weeks, no response. And I'm pressuring, I'm asking, so what is happening? When are we going to build the market? You said you would send me the plan, I have no plan. And they sent me a video of a 300 million plan for a market in Yawara. While they told me I can't build, I would spend maybe 50 or 60 million to rebuild everything. And they would consider a 300 million market here in Yawara. I said, what market in any village or town is there that is worth 300 million in Nigeria? Not one. Zero. Even in cities, which city has 300 million market? Very few. And I said I would not partake in this. Because my personal opinion is that people are using funds that are meant for the persecuted, the afflicted. Christian or Muslim, it doesn't even matter. People are suffering in Nigeria. And funds are supposed to be reaching those people to help them, to rebuild, to give food, to give aid, to do all these things. And the money that's meant for them is not making it to them. And so there needs to be purity within funds and within the government to do things in faith, to do things openly, to have accountability for what is being spent. Even this market that.
Okay, Tom, you don't see what is, sorry, now 300 million, not the billion. I don't know how the billion they always they come my mouth. It be like they go soon dash me 1 billion naira. But now 300 million, not be billion. But see the kind of thing, but a very sad reality what they face for Nigeria. And now somebody from outside now will come to tell you how you want to protect your own. But make I take 1 or 2 comments on top social media, then I'll come to you, Tom. We will come know what you talk. The first say assist the government to build a better country. But this is government when someone try to assist, even to construct normal street road, they will ask you to pay before you start any work. This was to say Benue and Kogi are not even they are no know who gets sense pass. This other person just say, Lord, protect him. The last comment, the last person where he commented to say, God, I love this international public disgrace. Keep it coming, guys. Tom, make I meet you. This last guys, this last commenter, it also say, in love be international disgrace, because this one na really international disgrace. If missionary go come say, okay, make I try build wetin una normally na una suppose even do am, then they just dey come say make dem help, then you come to say make dem no do am, you come bring bill later say this is the money that you should bring so that you can do it. When he dey ground, he wan even do am himself, you say no. Wetin you see for this matter?
This matter tire me well well. Na really international disgrace, and e dey quite unfortunate. You know, every time Puerto Rican we dey talk things wey dey quite unfortunate, but this one really dey quite unfortunate, because if you remember the attack for June last year, wey dem fire about more than 200 people. You know, e dey quite unfortunate say, you know, insecurity na the matter of the day wey we dey always dey discuss on top Tori time, wey we dey hear for social media, wey we dey hear from for everywhere. And meanwhile, wetin people dey concern themselves with about na election matter rather than insecurity. But coming back to this particular Tori wey dey ground now, this Babel Alex wey be missionary from the United States, he don come and say, you know, this water people, make we say how we go fit help them after everything wey don happen based on the insecurity. Make we do our own part, make we see wetin we go fit do to help this community. And one of the things wey the man don talk na say, okay, I go help una build modern market. And when you wan build modern market, you know, the government dey come out say no, say person no fit build market for them, say na dem go decide who go build market, or that dem go really handle the matter. And dem don talk say, okay, they get this what they call ad hoc intervention, that the market go need to meet some kind standards or so. And say as they meet am, say they need to give am the budget, and by the time they give am the budget reach about 300 million naira. And him come out, him talk say no, say this budget no fit 300 million naira. Say which modern market for Nigeria dey cost 300 million naira? And if you really check am, which market for Nigeria really cost 300 million naira? Because na wetin we dey look, na the market for Abuja abi the market for here, na one cost 300 million naira. Then the man now don still come, then government now don still come and say no, the reason na because say dem wan build a health facility. Person say he wan build market, say he wan build health facility. Like, wetin be the use? Sometimes if you dey think about the things wey some of these government officials do, or some of wetin our government dey do, we go dey extremely baffled. And meanwhile, the people for Yewata don come and they don talk say, okay, now you say you want 300 million naira from this missionary, this particular thing. What about the over 4 billion naira wey people don donate? If you go recall, you go remember say our first lady of the country, he come out say he go donate 1 billion naira to this particular community. And if you see the community dey in ruins. You see dey in ruins, people see dey suffer, people see dey cry. And if you really check am, you go realize say the main thing wey those people dey do for that place na farming. So na why they need this market. They no wan depend on anybody. They dey farm. So as they dey farm, they need place where they go fit dey sell their produce. Because most of the people wey dey there now, they dey live from hand to mouth, and they dey live from aids from people and from begging from people, which na the way they dey try stop. Then also, people wey don run comot, by the time you build this thing come, then people dey see say commercial place dey where dem go fit hustle, where dem go fit work. You go see say these people wey don run comot for community don start to recover, because dem go realize say the trouble wey dey the community na thing of the past. But meanwhile, wetin dey community now na say, okay, make business dey community, stay with farm, we go fit make money. So I feel say this na the best thing for them to do. Make dem build this market to avoid people wey dem dey depend on foreign this thing or anything like that. So to me, I feel say they need to get wetin they call audit. You understand? And I feel say na wetin they need to do. They need to run audit on wetin this market will cost as well. Then they need to break the market into, oh yeah, this place go cost this amount, this space will cost this amount, this space will cost this amount. Then also I believe say the government of Nigeria, not just the government of Plateau State, need to understand say we need to encourage collaboration. We no fit dey chase people dey comot. We no fit dey chase people dey comot whenever people wan help us. We need to encourage collaboration, because yes, insecurity dey, but wetin we go look na say wetin be the solution? How we go take move past insecurity wey dey? How we go take encourage our people wey dey run comot from our community wey dey come back? Na the main thing wey dey, and e dey quite disheartening say person go comot from your own country come our own country, then we go we go show enough shame for the person to come out to the blast us on top internet.
Okay, you don't talk and finish. And he talk and say, he know if you keep this one, he go talk him out. And he really talk him out. He spill him out because honestly, no be waiting. He look very irresponsible for any government to do this kind of thing we will do. But I believe say as time goes on, we go try get them right by God's grace. We can move to our next story. And this story is very disturbing. As a KWASU final year student, that is Kwara State University, the final year student, say as they push out from exam hall, as they carry ID card when they go exam. So for to entry now, they no allow enter because say you must display your ID card before you enter the hall. That's in first semester for final year exam. As you carry ID card, they can rush go back house. So the process of going back house to go carry this and I get accident, he can't die. And this is a big story on top internet and people, say this kind of thing, this sentimental. People must surely talk. Make I take one or two comments on top social media, then I'll come meet you, Tom. Then you go tell me how you take see this matter. This was it was saying, rest in peace. That's so sad. I reject the spirit of untimely death this year. I can't imagine the pain his family must feel right now. That's true. And this other person is so sad. This other person does say, I hope the invigilator or whoever feels fulfilled right now. I don't think so because I'm not sure say the invigilator even want to make this one thing happen. But make I take this last one before I come to you, Tom. This one is something they can just confirm on system, even if he could not come with his ID card in Nigeria with traditional ways of life. Make I come to you, Tom. And really, this last comment, I think, na very good point that he makes. So he said they can easily confirm if the guy don't pay or do anything with system. So you go able to confirm, okay, if this one, just put your maths number for the system. In portal go show. You go not say na student. Then secondly, if in the O, you go see you get where for the dashboard where you can also check. You go know whether in the O or not. Then you allow him to go and write. But this one, I'm sending him back home, and before this kind of thing happen, a lot of people go to say, he no go back if it no happen, but nobody can say. But make I get your own opinion on this story.
This one dey quite unfortunate. First of all, I would say the soul of our beloved brothers, all Nigerians, brothers, may soul rest in perfect peace. But now, I want to talk about the school, this system, and the way we build our system. I will talk say, first of all, the fact that you leave the ID card, now oversight on the side, but no man stays without making mistakes. Sometimes you make mistakes, sometimes the pressure of the exam, sometimes the preparation go make person make some mistakes. We go, especially when you say person dey final year. And say na times like this for final year, na all these temptations they come out. After person don train the pikin from 100 level, 200 level, 300 level down to final year, then this kind of go happen. Dey quite unfortunate. But I feel say when you look this kind of matter, that time when we dey school, if you go write your exam, first of all, you must come because now you you must come with your ID card. But if you don't come with your ID card, you must have a way to prove, say you be student or say you did that department. And that one are the easiest because sometimes people go fit forge ID card. But the one thing where you don't fit forge now waiting there online. Now why sometimes I wonder, say why for Nigerian universities, why we not get to they call digital identification wallet? When say this wallet, maybe if you put them, you go fit scan them, or you go fit get QR codes for each student. Where once you scan them, you go online, to scan the person image and you go bring out the person details as proof. Because that one even stand as more you feel proof. You feel that one stand as something that you hold rather than the ID card. Because most times people dey forge the ID card, people dey forge letter, people dey forge
that online dey more authentic. It dey more authentic than
online dey more authentic, exactly. Then also I feel say other things wey we fit do na say you fit go tell am say okay, since this na the issue, you feel right first, then later you go come verify. But sometimes when I look the way our Nigerian lecturers and Nigerian professors dey behave, you go realize say that na the problem of our country. Any small power wey you give anybody, the person go wan ride on am, the person go wan use am take oppress, or the person go wan use am take put down the person wey dey below am, and dey quite unfortunate. But I feel say the first way they for go write letter, they for say you write this thing, later come and verify before we go fit mark and we go agree to keep the results. Now wetin they for do. Then also they may they get other alternatives of identification. You know, may they get other alternatives. I'm not even waiting to talk, but this one an archaic way of thinking. That is, you can tell me say for a whole schooling system, for a whole educational system, no innovation, no innovation not dey prove. Now waiting they show say no innovation at all, and it dey quite unfortunate. Like say this kind of thing not dey happen. I remember one time when I dey write exam when I take that time, I forget my ID card. Thank God say I don't move comot from outside school. I come dey stay inside school that period. So I leave my ID card. If the exam wan start o, immediately I wan comot go carry my ID card. You know say one of the because for our hall we get about 11, 12 lecturers. You know wetin the lecturer tell me? The lecturer tell me say, don't worry, the person say, can you open the website? Show us, can you open the portal? Once you open it, show us your ID for us to be sure. Even that time when people dey school sef, if you bring your ID card, they go tell you say show us your ID for the portal to show say you be student, because sometimes some lecturers no go fit remember say, because for my department we pass over almost 200 for my department. So they'll say, oh yeah, now bring your portal, then we go fit check by ourselves. So you see say no innovation for most of our universities, and it dey baffling say this kind of thing happen. Because if you look the Western world, nobody dey say I wan see your ID card. As you come, they go get something, they get multiple ways to before you go even enter, you go need to scan before the door will even open for you, because everybody get their own direct key pass to the class. Not the kind of archaic things we do for this kind of country. So this one will make me call on our Minister of Education and our Ministry of Education to look into the matter with dey on ground. Say I beg, students to be in a place to create innovation. The schooling system need to give them that innovative mindset as well. So it is so unfortunate. So when my heart goes to the family of Idris Aremu. I don't sabi pronounce the last name, but my heart.
Agboluoje. Yes.
May his soul rest in perfect.
Okay, all of us for Tori time here, and would they send our condolences to Mr. Idris Aremu Agboluoje. Say may God help give the family the heart to bear the loss. It's very painful, honestly. It's very painful. But make we move to our next story quickly, because we don't really get time again. This one it happened for Delta State, for Abraka, for Ethiopia West. Sorry, he get one Mr. Ernest Oporu, where I don't pronounce the name well, but maybe the guy forgive me, but the guy dey prison already. It's quite unfortunate. They sentenced him to 12 years imprisonment, say because he defied his landlord daughter, 11 years old. Tom, this thing we don't talk this game. Like, I don't just understand. Is it spiritual? Is it because I know how can you just carry 11 years old when you feel born? Say go defile him for there. Say they deceive us. Say make it come inside. As he come inside, now use him. Now you go do what you need to do. I be no know. You go do something with her. But make I take 1 or 2 comments on top social media. Then I'll come to you, Tom. Then you would know how you go talk here. This one say, what happened to life imprisonment? Because that 12 years, they say, he not even rich. Say life imprisonment might be better. This one say, only 12 years. A lot of people online, they even did this. They don't even agree with that 12 years stay. It's even too small. This other person say, we need them to pass a mandatory law of immediate death sentence once found guilty of rape in this country. This person thought say, I hope he's truly guilty of it. If not, pray make bad people no conspire against you. I think this is another very valid question. I mean, a very valid this thing. What if you don't really do it true? What if they conspire against that? Because it's possible if you look at that from that angle. But really, Tom, how can somebody carry 11, go defy 11 years old, for Christ's sake? If you ask me, that's witchcraft. Make I get your thought on that, your opinion.
Honestly, when you ask people say waiting be witchcraft, like not be when people they go come like they see for home video, like they hear. Now when people they act wicked against their fellow human being, just imagine this man, this grown man. They show all this pedophilic attitude. It is quite unfortunate. I feel say first of all, this na break of trust. This na break of this shows say people need to be more careful with their children and who they let around their children. And in the case of this, you realize not only even women they face this kind of molestation and rape. Also, men they face them. Even in our society these days, more of men they face this kind of things more than women if you look at statistically, and it get quite unfortunate. But I think kudos first of all to the violence against person prohibition law in with the Delta State and the BAPP, where they allow them to look into this matter, and to also analyze this matter. And then honestly, I feel say 12 years not be enough. But people like saying now waiting day for the provision of our constitution as well. But I also feel say not be enough as well. But I feel say the person we need to advise families, we need to advise parents on matters like this. Most of the time, you go see say different tactics they with these pedophiles they use, they kill these children. You get what they call, because when I research on this matter, I get what they call the Trojan horse tactic, if I'm correct, whereby the predator go want lure the victim through request of asking for maybe charger, you go want lure the person into a house or into a private space, and you go they try to groom the person or entrap the person. And this is a tactic where most of the people they use. And then so parents need to be watchful of them. If you know say they see your pikin they play around some kind of people, and you know say these people they're not people they're supposed to play around, they're supposed to play around their age mates. You suppose
let me say go dey play around one brother. Go dey call am brother.
Yeah,
Before you know.
sometimes you hear person you hear one man go dey call small pikin. My love, my wife. Say na play. Meanwhile, the man don't they harbor some kind evil feelings against that particular person, and I feel say the right thing to do now waiting Delta State
Okay.
For the adoption of the DLAP. So I feel say the human rights people still need to look into this matter. I feel say the government needs to make sure say they create a program for that girl, because she's so little 11. They create a program for her to check her mental health or a lifelong program to check her mental health against PTSD, because these are something which she not go fit.
Yes, and the trauma go dey very long time. Yeah, the
and
trauma.
also I also advise the make them make sure say they put together some kind of medical checkup immediately, where they check yearly on it to make sure say she not be infected or things like that. Then also they need to be a strict legal action to make sure say when this man they come out from correctional center after 12 years, make them make sure say he not be a certain proximity in this particular girl after 12 years.
Okay.
She should be around 20 years.
Okay. Okay. You don't talk and finish quickly.
To educate people, educate parents, educate guardians, educate pikin, educate mama, educate brother, educate sister.
All right. Okay, you don't talk and finish. I think we'll not really get time again, but we'll get one more story. We want squeeze in 2 minutes, please, Tom. 2 minutes now we'll not get more than 2 minutes. Now about this Zamfara state governor, where he budget 1 billion naira to build ultra-modern cemeteries across 14 local government area. Say because why? The reason say bandits they kill people. So you ready? But this story, I think we'll carry this story too, because we don't get enough time to talk about it. But you get 1 billion. Why you don't put that money for for security? You understand? Put that money for security so that you go feel boost your security architecture for that state, so that bandits no go feel they keep people the way they keep. But you they go they build cemeteries so that make people really there. But make I take 1 or 2 comments, then you just I'll just give 1 minute. But tomorrow we'll continue with this story. I just want to bring them out. Make we just see what it is. This oh God, whatever Nigeria did, please forgive us. Now I think this was a talk. He said God. Say, may God forgive us for anything we don't do, because they never see this kind of thing before. Now, peace be unto you. This other party says, how much did he budget for security? Exactly what I just talked now. Then this last person say, wow. So citizens can confidently buy, knowing there is somewhere for them to be buried. What a solution. So security commission brag, don't say you get very good cemetery where you go rest. But make I talk to you, take this to about 1 minute so that we'll wrap up to the time today. 1 minute, please.
This is what they call misplaced priorities. I feel say our Nigerian government will not dey focus on wetin we need to focus on. Because say money dey, we go just feel say we go just put any amount to do anything. Wetin make them feel say na cemetery be the issue? Wetin happen to support of vigilante? Money wey dem go need to even add to vigilante, oya make we pay una, make we put una on monthly salary or weekly salary to make sure say una work easy for una. Wetin happen to surveillance technology wey dem go fit put surveillance, buy drones and the likes? These drones are never enough, even if they talk say they don't buy. Wetin happen to primary health care? You don't talk say you wan build hospitals as the major thing. Talk say na cemetery that you wan build. And this one are very, very painful thing. What about the market? You don't even say you want build more markets. You don't say you want fund SMEs, small and medium enterprise. You don't say you want fund all these things. Instead, you say that cemetery you want to. Well, shame on the people. And not even shame on the government, shame on the people when they look the government, they do this kind of thing, when not stand up for that.
Okay, you don't talk and finish, Tom. Thank you very much as always for your analysis on top Tony time. You know, Senator will get you. You know, say you go on as what? As the ace summer of Tony time. You know, say they only dissect the story for us the way it's supposed to be. Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you very much for doing this today again. Yeah. Alright, now the start of our program today be that, and if you connect with us on top all social media platforms, on top YouTube and Facebook at Politics&BusinessTV.English, on top IG at PNBTV_English, on top X at PNBTV_ENG. My name is Abel Sunday, and for me and everybody here for studio, I say bye bye.